Well, I think India lays importance on Europe, but it's a mix of two things. We've got strong sets of bilaterals over there, and then you've got this India-EU strategic partnership. So they're both, working simultaneously, and sometimes one can see, one set competing with the other. What is important over there, I think, in terms of issues of global governance, you can see a lot of, new pathways coming around between India and Europe to see where commonalities can feed into issues of global governance. I believe Europe is adequately emphasized in terms of trade issues. It is one of the largest trading partners for India. But these figures change as well in terms of some of the new figures you would see China emerging. But in terms of major issues, if you break down the trade figures, then Europe still continues to dominate in terms of trade. But at the political level, the shift has not adequately taken place. I think, at least at the EU level, if I were to break up Europe into EU and member states, the EU still has tended to emphasize India more as a developing country rather than look at it in terms of an equal strategic other. Well, I think the Lisbon Treaty is an internal organization mechanism, and it has given Europe the external face, so to speak, in terms of bringing cohesiveness to the common foreign and security policy, and in terms of the office of the president for the EU and the foreign minister, so to speak. Does it make negotiation and talking to the EU more easy? I don't think so. I think despite these outward appearances of a foreign policy person or a head, I think India finds it more comfortable to deal at bilaterals. So that's as far as addressing in terms of a very specific aspect of the Lisbon Treaty as far as India is concerned. The Eurozone, I think, has been a challenge not just only for Europe, but also it's interesting the way it's being played out. And I think I would address it more specifically within the ambit of the expansion of the G8 to the G20, and where in the last meeting in France, the Indian Prime Minister has also said that we would not be averse to investing more money into it. I think thereby underlining and emphasizing that we have a greater economic interdependence and it cannot be shied away from. So as much as it's a problem for Europe, I think the current economic experience for everybody is that everybody will be impacted by it. So I think it's new in the sense that you're looking at the two new the Asian emergers or the economic drivers being called in increasingly, and India as well, to be part of some kind of a burden sharing arrangement for Europe.